Hello, I'm Keith Orchison. We're talking today to Martin Ferguson, the former Federal Energy Minister. Welcome, Martin.
Pleasure.
Martin, given the situation we're now in terms of all the things that are happening, what's the way forward?
Well, firstly, we don't need any more inquiries. Let's actually start exercising a bit of leadership and making a few decisions. In my opinion, the sooner the New South Wales election's over, the better. The white paper is issued in Canberra. There's a requirement for government, the policymakers, led by the Commonwealth through COAG, with the support of people like Mike Baird and Daniel Andrews, the two major states, New South Wales and Victoria, actually putting their heads together with industry and effectively deciding we want to continue the process that commenced 25 years ago to reform the NEM on an ongoing basis, to make sure the AER, with a proper appeal process, is able to continue its work, to work out how we actually bring together the requirements of energy policy and a low emissions future, resolve the outstanding issues on the RET, in essence, how we continue the process of reform that was maintained under successive governments irrespective of their political persuasions. If we don't, then we are letting down consumers both from an industrial and a consumer point of view. I am just thankful that the process commenced 25 years ago under the leadership of people like Paul Keating, Nick Greiner, Wayne Goss and then Jeff Kennett was actually put in place then. I'm not sure we could achieve the same level of reform in today's political environment where people are more consumed with short-term political actions and opposing change than actually leading from the front. I don't think we could have achieved what we've achieved, and unless we get back to that type of approach, then we will fail as a nation.
I was there at the start of all of this in 1991 to 93 with Keating and the rest, and I agree with you entirely. One of the problems we've got is that there are people in this debate who think there's some sort of silver bullet.
Oh, there's no silver bullet. Those who originated the process 25 years ago knew there was no silver bullet. They actually knew it was a hard, difficult road ahead. But they strategically, year in and year out, sought to put in place reforms to the benefit of Australia. Think about the establishment of the NEM, a national energy market, the productivity gains for Australia, the benefits to consumers. And this misinformation we've got, led by my own party, the Labor Party in New South Wales, suggesting that privatisation will be to the detriment of consumers. That is just a bald lie. The proof is in the pudding. Network costs in New South Wales will go down as they went down in Victoria as a result of the privatisation of assets. Consumers will win, just like potentially they'll win out of the reform process I put in place, the change in the rules and the regulations, the operation of the Australian Energy Regulator, the draft decisions. Yes, let the appeals go through, but the objective is there. The Labor Party should be talking up the benefits of privatisation and lower network costs. They should be defending the AER and its draft decisions, making sure that politicians keep their hands off. Because why? Because the people they supposedly represent, the lowest paid in society, are the winners, rather than the elite of the trade union movement, who they are getting behind at the moment to defend the existing system, which means the efficiency and productivity of New South Wales to the detriment of consumers is lower than in places like Victoria and South Australia where the assets are privatised.
It's all stuff that needs to be put across as often and as strongly as possible. Thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure.
We've been talking to Martin Ferguson, the former Federal Energy Minister.